can't lie, I'm surprised she ain't got the phone and just gone. Yeah, that's mine now, buddy. Yo, what's good YouTube? Food is back in the house. Anyways, we're watching when crooked cops realize they've been caught. Let me turn my webcam off so you man can see. There you go. By Iwu Bodycam.
Shocking footage of constables looting a home was captured by an officer who thought she'd turned her body camera off.
Okay.
Put him in my shirt.
Stealing it. Nah, okay. I see how this starting off. Oh my fault. I didn't change the video.
Hold on. This shit about last night. Piss. Nah. Sure would hate to sanitize it.
Yo, she's actually acting like it's a heist or something. Like, chill.
Oakley glasses.
Oh. No way. Everything. Do you not realize you're wearing a body camera? You're literally wearing a camera at you at all times. How do you not realize your actions are being recorded? Do you get me? Like, oh my days. Dumbass cop.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Yo, wait 2 seconds. Yo, future me, edit this up. Wow. Yo, if I had the music on key right now, all you'd be hearing is. No, I'm joking. Bro.
It was January 26th, 2021.
Why did they even get caught? Why did she just turn up and, you get me, commit the whole heist?
When an already terrible day got even worse for a family in Smith County, Texas. Not only were they being evicted from their home, but it would later be revealed that some of the constables enforcing the eviction were secretly removing items from the residence for themselves.
Hold on.
Ah, that's so scummy. Oh my god, if they're getting evicted, they literally can't afford to pay for the house. And then they're stealing from people who can't afford. Oh my days.
Hold on, don't come down here.
Are you seeing this? Appreciate liking, bro.
Oh, this one right here? Yeah.
Let me see.
Yo, appreciate liking, lad. Okay. Everything, they're just taking it. Thank God their body cam was ruined. Self-snitching.
Put him in my shirt. Hold on. Hey, gamble.
This way you don't gamble.
Hold on.
Oh, we got some cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah, everything in here. So,
This can go in here. This that box right.
Cake is crazy. Yo, did they take the coke too?
You set that on that dresser.
what's this?
A box.
I mean, to be fair, looking at that, like, if you're not actually paying attention, you might forget your body cam's rolling because it's not like flashing or anything like that.
Hold on. Give me a second. You got this bong. What is this? Some
Damn, they were taking anything they can get.
some gun.
A stinger, maybe. Go for it. Let me see. No, it's a clip.
Well, actually, it's not a clip, if we're going to get technical. It's a magazine, but technicalities seem to be the least of their concerns right now.
to a gun.
Obviously, that. Nah, don't say that.
Yeah, it's a Ruger.
Okay, this is some more bullets.
This guy, that's an old
Yeah,
shit,
sure.
like,
This some more money.
Too fat of it.
Hold on a minute.
I need to talk to the chief. I have to lawyer.
The officers in the footage you just saw are Curtis Traylor Harris and LaQuinda Banks. Their impromptu shopping spree is interrupted by the
Arrest them.
tenant's 17-year-old daughter.
That's the police. Oh, nah. I hope she caught him.
Who was alone at the house with a friend when the officers arrived.
Next steps is just kind of move everything out. Is that like,
Yeah,
do we need to just step out? Do we need
What I was gonna say before when I said arrest them, I was gonna say call the police, but the police are already there. They're the ones stealing.
to stay in? What is
Yeah.
it we need to do?
They're gonna move everything out. But before they leave, the locks will be changed. So get your purse.
Yep.
Like,
Just get all like personal belongings that we're gonna need right now.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Because everything is gonna be right here.
Like you said, I'm sorry. She's just 17. I'm just her friend.
No.
Just,
Oh, no.
Kind of confused on what was going on.
It's just a procedure.
With that handled for the time being, the constables return to what's really important here, hiding their loot. Where they choose to store it is not only shocking, but incredibly bold, considering how many eyes are on them.
Hey, open your open. I need to go in your car for a minute.
Sure.
I need to go in your car for a minute.
Yeah, I think it's over.
Let's just put some in there.
Who's that?
I have to put some in there.
It's okay.
I'm good.
What you doing?
Yeah, put it in my pocket.
Oh.
I can leave it because it's
Who's checking that the body cam's off? Well, didn't do a good enough job because buddy, it's on camera.
Sit in the driver's seat. Sit in the driver's seat and take it.
It seems like the other constable almost notices that his colleague's body camera is still on. So close. But even after inspecting it, he doesn't catch on that every 5-finger discount is being recorded. Though they don't know it, this
That's a 5-finger discount.
miscalculation will eventually come back to bite them.
all right.
Where's the cash at?
Oh, he got that.
Yo, God knows how many people they've done this to. I feel like this isn't the first time they've done this. You know, you don't, the first time you do something, you don't, like, I don't, I don't steal in it. But I'm just saying, 5-finger blast this guy was. I'm just saying, this can't be their first time if they're just trying to clear out the house like crazy.
Depending on the situation, officers can sometimes have legal grounds to remove items from a house during an eviction. For example, if the owner is present and there's no criminal offense being investigated, there could be grounds to remove some of the tenant's personal property from the rental. In this case, however, it seems like all they're taking are items with some monetary value. Given the context of their conversations, these actions have no legal rationale. This doesn't stop LaQuinda from unloading her entire haul into her colleague's back seat. Then she makes the bold decision to go back into the house for a second round of acquisitions. Significantly, she is still recording.
I put all that in Derek's car.
Yeah, look, we still got cocaine.
They want when they can come in and start moving.
When we done.
Remember that name, Derek. The question of his involvement will become important later.
That's her purse. Look in it.
At this point, it doesn't seem as if there is any reason they have established probable cause to search the purse, nor any consent from the purse owner. It's unlikely that the landlord can consent to a search of the tenant's personal belongings. If items had been abandoned, the scenario might be different. But this is not the case here. It seems they're just continuing to rifle through the property for purposes consistent with what we've already seen.
You know what? I can't wait till it cuts to that part where it's like, oh, they've been charged with and then list all of the counts. You know what? That's gonna be perfect.
Probably got to do.
Why they leave it on this stuff?
Till we told him to get out. That's the little girl purse.
Oh, okay.
Y'all check
She's stealing stuff from the purse.
these out. Oh, oh, it's GNC. Dang. Thought I hit some pills. Empty. I want to check. It was dark. That's the pistol. Okay. There. What is it? You said about last night. Piss. Nah. Sure would hate to sanitize it. You still in here? You found something else?
Damn, the police really be the criminals sometimes. It's really making me think. I can't lie.
Oakley glasses. Like they got everything in a good spot. Got it.
Yep, I hope they go jail. I hope they go to jail.
What's all this? Yeah. Yeah. See what's in here. Oh. Ray-Bans. Okay. Oh, what's in here?
Glasses.
Hold on, let me put this right there. Hold on. Ray-Bans. Clean house.
The thing is, it's possible that there could have been grounds for some of the seizures the constables made because drugs were found.
Yo,
However,
Daniel,
they
we
didn't
tell
follow
you,
any
bro.
constitutional procedures, and it was obvious they weren't seizing items in the Fourth Amendment sense, but rather
They weren't seizing items, they were stealing items, bro. They were straight stealing that shit. There's no seizing, nah.
taking them as a predatory action. And they might have gotten away with it too, if it wasn't for LaQuenda's pesky body camera. However, the constables may have stronger legal ground for removing the firearms from the property, but the issue is still complicated. The officers have a right to be on the premises as the eviction process gives them the right to enter and remove the renter and their property. Additionally, the landlord can usually consent to entry. At that point, anything found in plain sight
Sorry, my fault. I missed your message. We're watching when crooked cops realize they've been caught. Cops sometimes PMO. Yeah, moms. I hear that. Sometimes they just abuse their power. Like this wouldn't be the first thing you think when it's cops abusing their power, but they're kind of just abusing their power right now. Because I can't lie. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm watching this video now. I'm cut off for the live.
that indicates criminal activity can be pursued legally. This could rapidly escalate to probable cause. However, proper procedure would have been to call in for a telephonic warrant, listing the items seen to be seized, along with a probable cause statement. But even if some of the items were collected legally, the constables can't leave the scene with their treasures just yet. There's still the tenant to handle.
Okay. Yeah, that's cocaine, weed.
Cocaine and weed.
So,
Alright, so I don't know about any of this.
but this, you're the owner of the house. It's gonna be all on you.
Alright,
So,
put it on me.
do you?
Where's Joe? That's what we asked you.
Did you find it in my room? You went through my drawers. I know you
well, I
saw my
hadn't-
vibrator.
No.
Well, the drawers were open.
I didn't see any vibrator. We're talking about this.
We're not here.
I don't want to have to take you to jail for this.
That's not the first thing you think of. There could have been so many other things you could have mentioned. That's the first thing you think of, vibrator, really.
Alright.
Whose is it?
I don't know. I obviously didn't even know it was in the house.
What about the other drugs?
What other drugs?
Cocaine?
Cocaine.
I didn't know there was cocaine in the house.
And
It was-
other marijuana as well?
Yeah, it's about large quantity, like felony type quantity. So,
Of cocaine?
marijuana.
With baggies, so that means
Yeah.
somebody was actually...
Oh, selling it. Wow, somebody was selling it. Male cops, but nah, female cops too, bro. The person stealing the most is a female police officer. Don't pull that. Nah, bro. Cops, bro. You had it right the first time.
Distribution.
Yeah. It
Distribution.
was from this house. So,
You get me? The man and the woman can be bad, bro.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. But put it on me. I'm the owner.
The constables convince the tenant to move away from the residence as sirens approach.
Are they coming for me?
they just come in for,
Okay. 'Cause I can get my driver's license out.
Yo, she might have tried to, before they got here, yeah, let me sniff it all. No proof left behind.
You don't have to run. What they doing?
I don't know. Well, why they running cover?
Because they saying it's guns and but we gotta get an AR up and stuff.
I don't know.
The constables sound understandably nervous to have another law enforcement agency pulling up, likely worried that the focus will be on them rather than the resident. But as is becoming typical for this case, all doesn't go as expected.
Hey, step back, get back, get back.
I'm trying to talk to my daughter.
Y'all get back.
Listen to me. You're being detained.
You're not
going
being
to walk over
arrested.
there. Okay?
Y'all don't do anything. We don't know.
So
Nothing
I'm trying to
happen.
do this the nice way, but you're not going to walk away.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm talking to my daughter.
You're being detained.
Give me your phone. So don't break.
Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand.
Did my comment go through? Nah, bro. If it's male cops with like but that's the last message you sent. I can't. I'm surprised she ain't got the phone and just gone. Yeah, that's mine now, buddy.
Turn around.
The presence of drugs and firearms escalates the eviction to a criminal matter, meaning that detaining the renter is legal in the interest of preventing evidence
I
destruction
can't, bro. If you send it through there, I won't be looking at it till after the stream, bro.
and access to weapons. An actual arrest would be legal too, as they are able to articulate reasonable suspicion. With this excitement taking place, the constables were likely hopeful that attention would not turn on them, and it didn't. For 10 whole months after the eviction. It
This went unnoticed for 10 months.
was only in November of 2021 that the accidentally filmed body cam footage came back to haunt the sticky-fingered
Thank God, bro. Yo, just think about it. If they never would have been caught on body cam, they never would have been caught at all. Oh my days, yo, that's kind of scary.
constables. As it turns out, the resident had discovered that several items were missing from the home shortly after the eviction was carried out, and filed a report in February, according to an affidavit. In addition, it's been reported that accusations led to arrests, though it's unknown exactly when these accusations surfaced. It was in October, according to the affidavit, that everything finally caught up with them. The Smith County DA's office gave Texas Rangers a USB drive that contained some rather incriminating body camera footage associated with the case, and it was all downhill.
Yeah, the whole video of them stealing everything on camera.
From there, LaQuinda Banks, whose body cam was recording, was approached first. After being read her Miranda rights, she's confronted with the footage she took documenting the theft in progress. She's going to have to do some quick thinking if she plans to deny her guilt.
Your body cam got turned on.
She's not going to admit to it. What do you reckon she's going to come up with? What do you reckon she's going to come up with? I'm trying to think. What excuse could you use? Oh, I was just trying to bring it to evidence, so... Nah. She can't use an excuse. She just has to go, yeah, I want to speak to my lawyer.
You know that, right?
Yes.
You do now. When you thought you had it on and turned it off, you actually turned it on.
Yeah, I know. I saw both lights.
Maybe then.
I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
No, like when I thought that you're saying when I thought that it was off, it was on. Hold on, don't come down here.
Imagine they just sit through the entire thing. She just has to watch how she's just stealing everything. She's hard. She doesn't even start saying anything though. She hasn't said anything so far. Actually, yeah, to be fair, she said, oh yeah, I knew it was on. Well, she clearly fucking didn't. What's she gonna come up with? There's nothing that can explain this.
I think you just said take that.
There's actually nothing that
I
can
said take
explain
that.
this.
You did. Keep watching.
This lady is taking well. I hear that.
So where did all this stuff go?
The stuff, the only thing that I saw that I wanted for myself was a pair of sunglasses and a little watch.
Shouldn't have taken it at all.
Before we left, I put it back because I knew it was wrong.
You did. I put it back. Yeah, but it's still missing. It's still missing. But I put it back though. I put it back though, so I didn't steal it. Shut your lying ass up. Oh my days.
Said y'all have returned everything to the homeowner.
They should be back there, but you didn't get any bullets. It wasn't on that paper.
Mm-mm.
I didn't get to check them.
Did she get the AirPods back?
Nobody took any AirPods.
Well,
Huh?
that's what shoved in your shirt with those bullets.
AirPods?
Note that LaQuinta denies taking any AirPods, even as the footage
It's on camera.
replays her
Yeah, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Yo, that wasn't that was my head, but that wasn't my hands. That was my torso.
putting an AirPod box into her shirt. This doesn't exactly make for a sturdy defense.
So is this a normal? Y'all just rummage through stuff and
This was my second one. I mean, since he found dope, that's what.
Just snitched on myself. Yeah, this is my second time stealing.
We were told we were looking for. I mean, I've never been in one this big.
I don't understand shoving stuff in your shirt.
Oh, no. Not
Is that a normal course of action?
No, not supposed to do it. And that's why I had to
So when did you put this stuff back?
It was, I don't know how long the video is, but it was shortly before her arrest.
Note that there's no footage of LaQuinta taking
It was shortly before her arrest. She got arrested whilst the video was still playing. Bro, you're not smooth. You're not smooth. Buddy, I'd be like, slap the cuffs on me. Just take me jail. Like the other guy, just take me jail.
anything back into the house before the tenant was arrested. In addition, the footage doesn't appear to skip or show any indication that the camera had been turned off for a while. She would also later claim that she felt forced to participate in the theft by her colleagues and feared she would get fired if she refused to participate. We'll leave the validity of that claim up to you. At least until we reveal what the jury thought. The next constable to be questioned was Derek Holman, the owner of the car used to
I'm guessing they're gonna read her charges at the end of the video. Okay, there's only like what? 8 minutes left. 6 minutes left. I'm tired. I can't even do maths right now.
hide the stolen goods.
Eric, arrested. Really? Brenda needs to learn how to use her body cam. What do we?
Oh, there's the same. I thought it was gonna be 2 clips because sometimes they do that. Okay.
Yeah. What do we steal?
Actually, I don't think this channel does that. I think it's other channels that do that.
I'll show you the.
What did we steal? Yo, everything under the book is all on camera.
Okay. Sure. Y'all went in to do that writ of possession? Y'all went in to do that writ of possession? When did that happen? She thought she got it on. Until she started, y'all started rummaging through stuff. She turned it on, actually, instead of off. So you know what I'm talking about. She got slipped everything, sticks it in her pocket. She understands that, right? Yes, sir. Come over here a minute. Look down at her body. She's gonna put it in your vehicle. Instead of her standing at the door, you tell her to go inside. Y'all all work together on it. She concealed it in your vehicle with your permission and with your help. Go ahead and take it. She concealed the stolen stuff before you knew about it. Even when she steals stuff upstairs, she walks down the stairs and you go, you got a little fatter, touch some stuff she had already put in. There's a time for you to go sit down, still everything. I didn't.
Bro, it's on camera.
So you letting her store all the stolen stuff in your car? I didn't have anything to do with it. Tell her to
It's on camera, buddy.
go get inside the unload.
Oh, but you didn't have anything. It's on camera. You had something to do. Oh, brain dead.
Now she's storing stolen stuff in your car.
Bubba time.
Because you tell her
it
to.
ain't Bubba time, bro.
Yeah, everything to do with it.
Derek was likely surprised by the arrest, given that he'd already spoken to investigators several days before.
Sergeant Holman, like I talked to you earlier, we're looking at and I think on, it looks like January 26th, I believe.
Bubba time for the cops. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Wow, so you already got interviewed. He was like, I bet he was thinking you're so slick. I bet he's like, yeah, I'll go away with that easy lick. Weeks later.
Y'all sort of rid of possession. Y'all initially turned it over to Tyler Higgins?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And y'all removed some stuff from the house. Prior
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
Which was,
We just looked for any knives or firearms.
okay.
So there's a few
Where's your AirPods fit into that?
firearms and everything.
And I think the constable said that she thinks when she got here, she knew where the list of the stuff that y'all took and later returned to her was. Yeah, see, she's saying like this $300.
Jesus, good.
An
Yeah,
iPhone,
well,
8,
that'd be-
Oakley sunglasses, jewelry, 4 bottles of perfume, iPhone X. I don't believe y'all.
But
iPhone that.
it was a moving truck that she called
That's
there
Yeah.
to move all
That,
yeah.
did you see anybody take any money, an iPhone 8, Oakley sunglasses, jewelry, Chanel perfume, iPhone X, Nike shoes, AirPods,
No, sir. I did
iPhone
not.
2 phones. 3 phones. Damn.
12, Mac,
iPhone 12 as well. iPhone 12 at the time must be like the new one too.
MacBook. We know where the money went. That was $3,000. We know where that's at. It's seized.
Yes, sir. Not at all.
This likely struck investigators as questionable, considering that this was Derek's response when he saw LaQuenda come downstairs with a bunch of goods secreted away in her shirt.
Can you go sit down and rest a little
Oh,
bit?
yeah, I need to go sit down and rest.
Yeah, go sit down and rest a little bit.
We got a little fat over there. Trying to find a pocket.
Derek is also the one who checked to see if LaQuenda's body camera
Oh my days. It's all on camera, bro. Oh.
was off and
Dumbass.
failed to notice it wasn't. This, along with the fact that the stolen items were hidden in his car,
Do
doesn't
you reckon that the cops used to? Do you what? Yeah, probably. They probably buy Velcro, bro.
make him look too good. However, his unwavering story that he had absolutely no involvement in the incident would fare well for him, as you're about to see. Finally, police approached Smith County Precinct 1 Constable Curtis Traylor Harris, who was the highest-ranking officer suspected to be involved in the theft.
He stole 2. Oh my days.
Get started. You know you're under arrest, right? Yes. You don't have any gun or anything like that. No. Let me just.
After reading Curtis's rights, the investigators sit him down to watch the footage from LaQuenda's body cam.
You should take that. Okay.
No, I said this.
You said take that.
Oh yeah, I said you take everything in there because they had cocaine.
Well, that's normally how y'all take everything.
So you just go back on it. You go back on what you, is that usually how you take cocaine?
Do you see me taking anything?
I
No.
was gonna say, it looks like one person's on the speaker.
And I don't pay no attention to her. You see me doing my job.
Like LaQuenda, Curtis insists that everything taken from the house was returned, and even makes a cursory attempt to locate the missing bullets. But as you can likely predict, they were nowhere to be found. Curtis, LaQuenda, and Derek were all accused of felony theft and official oppression, a misdemeanor. But despite the identical
Only misdemeanor. Oh my days.
charges, each case was decided differently. After being found guilty, Curtis received the heftiest punishment. Perhaps because of his higher rank, he was sentenced to 5 years of probation and fined $10,000.
So no prison time. They don't even get any prison time. 5 years of probation. Yo, oh my days. No way. Yo, Loki, if someone else done this and they weren't a police officer, they're getting jail time. No, follow them.
If he
follow them
violates
guys,
his
bro.
parole at any time, he will be required to spend 2
And that's the harshest too. 5 years of probation.
2 years in jail. He's currently appealing the oppression charge, and the case is pending. LaQuinda was also found guilty and placed on probation, although she only received 18 months. The felony theft charge against...
No way. Oh my days. 18 months probation for that? Oh my days. No.
Against her was dropped when she pleaded guilty, and as a result, she was only convicted of the oppression charge, which is a misdemeanor. While on the stand, LaQuinda also stated that she was embarrassed and remorseful to have taken part in the
What's the last guy again? What's the last guy again? I need to know.
crime. Finally, Derek Holman, whose car was used to transport the stolen goods, was found not guilty on all...
What? Not guilty? Yo, oh, what? Yo, this, oh my days, this vexing me, bro. This vexing me, bro. Yeah, let me rewind that.
Derek Holman, whose car was used to transport the stolen goods, was found not guilty on all charges when a jury decided there was reasonable doubt of his involvement.
Not guilty. Bro, not guilty. Yo, are we being serious right now? Not guilty. So he doesn't even get anything. Oh my days. Yo, if this was a normal person and they weren't a police officer, they would have, what's the charge? It's called like abiding or something. What's it called? Abiding a fugitive. That's the charge, isn't it? Abiding. Yeah. Abiding a few. Oh my days. Why did I say abiding? Aiding a fugitive from justice. It generally involves helping someone who is wanted by law enforcement to evade or arrest or prosecution. You can also help them. Abetting. That's it. Abetting. Oh my days, I can't spell, bro. Abetting a fugitive. Is that it? Even, yeah, abetting. That's it. Aiding and abetting a fugitive. That's what you get charged with if you were that guy and you weren't a cop.
And after all,
because you're involved, you get me? Because you're involved, even though you're not the person doing it, you're helping them.
There was no footage.
It's like if you watch one of your mates, kill someone, and then you don't call the police, you don't do anything, you weren't involved, you didn't help them get away, but then you don't call the police and you knew about that, you can get charged. How many years for aiding and abetting? I think you get like half the charge. You can get, years for cases of I'm gonna say murder for murder. 1. 10 years. 10 years. Oh, actually, that would be murder 2. I'd say around the same. I'd say it's around the same, you get me? Imagine you get 10. These guys, obviously it's a less serious charge, but if they weren't police officers and they weren't meant to be in the house, just for even being involved in that, you get a few years, you get me?
Of him removing anything from the house personally. Of the 3 constables suspected, he's the only one to avoid criminal charges. However, Curtis, LaQuinda, and Derek have all since resigned from their jobs as constables.
Yeah, resign. We all know what that means. That just means fired. You get me? Yo, anyways, I hope you, man, have enjoyed your video. I hope you, man, have enjoyed the video. Anyways, that's gonna be it for tonight's video. I'm trying to think. If you like the video, drop a like, drop a sub, you get me? I was gonna say drop a follow, but this YouTube more time. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one more time. Foza, peace out.